This interview with world amateur pole vaulting champ Mondo Duplantis helped lead the LHSAA to reverse a decision banning him from competing for a state championship.
For those that would wonder, okay, there's a decision for Mondo and his family to make. Sounds like it's already been made.
I mean, it's a decision, but it's almost not really. I mean, Renaud Lavillenie, the world record holder in pole vault, is going to be there. I'm going to be able to compete with him. I mean, I still have a poster of him in my room.
Wow.
I got a poster of, he's the world record holder, best pole vaulter to ever live, ever do the sport. Got a poster of him in my room. Wake up, I can see his poster, and I got a chance to compete against him.
Has he contacted you leading into this event?
He has. He said, he texted me, I got his number recently in Europe. He said, he texted me, he's like, yeah, I'm coming in the Texas Relays. Are you going to be there? I was like, yeah, I'm going to compete with you. It's kind of an opportunity I can't miss. Especially Texas Relays is such a great competition that I really jump well at, like in the past. I mean, I hope to jump well there this weekend, and it just kind of seemed like an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
This may be an impossible question to answer from your perspective, but I feel like I have to ask it. What do you think is the difference in the LHSAA's eyes and anybody's eyes between you competing in the same event last year and competing in it this year?
I don't really know. I mean, that's kind of the question I've been asking myself. And it's like, I don't really see the difference between me going compete at Texas Relays in the open division or, let's say, a long-distance runner going to a road race and competing with, let's say, some professionals in a road race, because you can do that. You can go in a road race and compete in, like, the Cajun Cup if they have some elite. I mean, it's an open division, technically,
okay,
I guess. And you can do that, and you can still run. I don't really see kind of the difference between those two. So I don't know. When I heard that I wasn't going to be able to compete if I jump in the open division in Texas Relays, I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, can I still long jump? Can I still run the 100-meter? Can I still do something else for the team? And then they were like, no, I guess because it's the same sport. And I was like, well, at least I want to do something else if I can't pole vault.
I would say this from my position. It's probably not a fun place for the LHSAA to be. I think they have a fairly easy decision they can make, and my gut tells me after you do what you do next week, maybe they do the right thing after the fact.
Next, my opening monologue after LSU football won at Auburn.
For me, the LSU win on Saturday felt so much like the 2010 win at Florida. The one where Jarrett Lee found Terrence Tolliver late in the back of the end zone, and LSU stole one that it had earned coming from behind on the road at a brutal place to play. Now, that game was also the one where afterward, Les Miles hit us all with another gem. I'll paraphrase. The Mad Hatter. They didn't like us at 5-0. We'll see how they like us at 6-0. And that's where I connect the dots to the win Saturday at Auburn. You go out and you take the respect you want and earn victory. And LSU did. Almost 10-point underdogs. And they took it. They didn't luck into it. They didn't stumble into it. They took it. They changed the narrative on what LSU's offense is and can be. Because even through the lulls and the incompletions, Steve Ensminger and LSU were still trying to push it down the field. They were still trying to use their bigger-bodied receivers to their advantage. They were still throwing on first down and coming back with the run after when it made sense. Steve Ensminger earned a lot more of my respect on Saturday. And so, yes, that ball game changed the narrative on LSU's offense, and in the process, the Tigers changed the conversation we can have about what's possible the rest of this 2018 season.
Finally, my opening monologue after Alabama football shut out LSU.
Think back to Friday's show. I led off by expressing some surprise at how slanted towards LSU the projections were becoming on this program and, frankly, throughout the state of Louisiana. The level of belief that was running rampant, how on fire that city of Baton Rouge, the state of Louisiana, the tailgate scene, and the early game atmosphere truly were. And there's no doubt it led to a couple of hankies thrown on the field, penalties on Alabama's offense early in that game. The crowd was a factor early. So my point is this. Everyone, or at least most, felt Saturday night was the time. This was the time. Well, it wasn't. And Saturday night was the most definitive proof yet that you can't wish it into fruition. This will be sad for some of you, but for me it's become reality. I think it's finally just been beaten into my brain that LSU will not beat Alabama again while Nick Saban is the head coach. He's too good. The game means too much to him personally. And with the talent he attracts like a magnet to Tuscaloosa, when it's on his mind, like it is every time these two play, LSU can't keep up.